Hey friend, welcome back to Wild Coast Pilates. My name is Danny. We are on the Quagil First Nations territories on this gorgeous sunny afternoon in October. And we're gonna do a quick core challenge with a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, honestly, you can do without it. The block is just there for feedback to help us figure out how stable we're holding our legs. Pilates is all about building alignment, precision, and control with our movement. Whenever you're ready, grab your favorite playlist, some water, meet me on your mat. Okay, so let's get into it here. We're gonna start by sitting tall on our sits bones. And we're gonna have, typically I'd have you place your second toe, ankle, knee, and hip in alignment, but because of our block, it's gonna be a little bit more narrow than that just to hold it in balance. Good. I'm sitting tall on my sits bones here. My hands are up by my ears. Good. From here, I'm gonna slowly roll one vertebrae at a time so that I'm out in a V, extending through the spine nice and straight, and then I'm going to curl chin to chest slightly, so not the whole way, but just rounding through the upper back, the mid back, the low back, scooping through that low belly to sit upright. So I'm articulating slowly. We can also hold onto our thighs for this as we first get into it. Beautiful work. So really think we're rounding through that low back, one vertebrae at a time, to the center, to the upper back, extending the neck. Ooh, I'm gonna lose my block. Good, trying to hold balance with that block. Good, exhale up. Inhale down, starting to speed it up slightly. Exhaling up. Good, we are firmly planting our feet to the floor. Exhale up, focusing. Speaking of focus, my attention span, like what kind of seabird is that out there? Good, exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Beautiful work. Scooping through the belly, working through one vertebrae at a time. Good. On this next one, let's roll it down to halfway above the ground so our torso is at 45. From here, we're going to think of twisting just from the rib cage over to the left, back to center, over to the right. Beautiful. Actually, this is my right and this is my left. Gotta love when you're working hard and your blood is being shunted to your muscles and not so much your brain. Oh, it always makes me giggle. Beautiful work. So think both of our sits bones are firmly planted to the floor. Gorgeous work. I'm not shifting side to side. Oh, there's a harbor seal out there. Cute. Beautiful work. We're focusing on our movement, not getting distracted by the wildlife. Little cutie. Good. Drawing that belly button and ribs to the spine. Good job for 3. For 2. For 1. Hold it here, facing the right. We're going to place our right hand behind the base of the skull. Left arm is extended. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Beautiful work. We've got this. Keeping both the sits bones nice and flat to the ground. Awesome. From here, can we extend our arms out? Can we tap our pinky to the floor, reach our opposite pinky to the sky? Tap to the floor, reach to the sky. So I'm keeping that twist to the right. Beautiful work. Both of my sits bones are nice and firmly planted to the ground. Ribs and belly button are drawn to the spine. Whew. Trying to lengthen through that low back, trying to avoid rounding it out and sagging to the floor. Good, trying to hold that block nice and steady. Mine is traveling today. Good job for 3, for 2, for 1. Rotate to the left. Left hand supports the skull, right arm is extended. Little pulse. Good job, feeling that left oblique. Try to relax the hip flexors if you can. I know it's hard. Sometimes we grip through the hip flexors, especially as our core gets tired. But let's see if we can keep this only in the core. Beautiful work, pressing both of the sits bones into the floor. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms out. Tap the pinky to the ground, pinky to the sky, pinky to the ground, pinky to the sky. So it's a small little movement. That rotation of my spine is just coming from the rib cage up. Beautiful work. My pelvis is stable. It's not moving. Good work. We got this. Can you give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to center. Grab onto the legs. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good stuff. How are we doing at home? Are you with me? Good. Oh my God. Oh, I just felt that. Wow. So for this specific exercise, we're going to actually come out of our neutral spine. So usually our neutral spine, we have a little gap in our lower back. We imagine a teacup on the low belly isn't spilling any direction. For this specific exercise, we're going to actually push our low back to the floor, and you'll see why in a second. We're going to place our block. Oh, wow. Abs are sore. We're going to place our block in between our knees. Legs are in tabletop, knees are going to be stacked over the hips. If you need to, you can bring your knees a little bit past the hips, that's not a problem. And let's think, before we do anything, we want to suction and plug these thigh bones down into our hip sockets, okay? So I think we're pulling them down and in, really feeling those hips and glutes start to switch on a little bit as we're pulling those kneecaps down into the floor behind us. Good. Draw the belly button and the ribs to the spine. Perfect. From here, we're going to take our hands, place them against our knees. We're going to start to push as hard as we can. Try to push your legs away from you. Good. If you want to keep that little gap in the low back between the mat and you, that's absolutely fine. Just be careful. You don't want to feel that low back gripping and like feeling super uncomfortable. Good. We're squeezing that block as hard as we can with our knees. Pushing as hard as we can here. Push, push, push. So push the hands into the knees, push the knees into the hands. We got this. Beautiful work. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop your knees side to side for a sec if you need to, just to reset. Coming back into my tabletop, lifting one leg at a time. I'm now going to keep that little gap in my low back, so coming into that neutral spine. I'm balancing my block on my shins in the tallest position, so it's most unstable. Trying to focus on keeping this gap in my lower back now. I'm going to interlace my fingers at the base of my skull, and I'm going to imagine I have a little wheel here on the side of my ribs that I'm rotating around to curl one vertebrae at a time as I lift my chest up and down. So I'm rolling one vertebrae at a time, keeping that little gap in my lower back between the mat and my spine. Exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up, inhaling down. Now I'm trying to avoid the chin poke, so I'm trying to not pull my head forward. I'm letting my head stay nice and heavy in my hands. Good, I'm letting it really sink down and back into the mat. I'm focusing on the sensation of sliding my ribs down, plugging them into my pelvis, keeping that little teacup on the low belly totally still. Good, trying to not press my lower back into the mat now. Beautiful. On this next one, can you meet me at the top? Can we reach? Can we grab onto the backs of our thighs, pull our chest a little higher, keeping that little space in that low back? Good. Bring the hands back, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up. So let that head stay nice and heavy in your hands. Think it's the chest that's lifting. We got this. Feeling that upper core engaged. Good. We're still trying to pull those thighs down into the hip sockets so that we're not gripping too hard through those hip flexors. Gorgeous work. Keep breathing. for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, grab your block, extend your arms, extend your legs. Exhale, come back. See if you can hold that block steady as you extend. Good. Crunching up to grab. Trying to keep that little gap in that low back if you can. Trying to hold that block steady. Whoo, it's a challenge. Beautiful work. We've got this. I know our abs are on fire. Good. If you need to, you can rest your head on the mat as well. If that's feeling a little too intense in your neck, that's absolutely fine. Gorgeous work. Oop, drop my block. Good. One more like this. From here, we are going to come to tabletop, extend the right leg, pass that block under the left, and switch. So we're doing our bicycle. My pelvis is pretty steady and stable on my mat. It's not rocking side to side, but I'm rotating from the belly button up to bring opposite shoulder to knee as I pass my block under each leg. I'm still trying to suction those thighs up and into my hip sockets so that I'm not gripping too hard through my hip flexors. Like I mentioned, my pelvis is stable. I'm not rocking side to side here. We got this. Whew. Core is feeling it. Ooh, I believe in you. For 10, 9, can we speed it up? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got 10 more, right? Yeah, let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whoo! Come on down. Wow. Right on, friends. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you had fun. I hope it was a good one for you. If you enjoyed it, I would love if you'd leave me a little thumbs up or a comment, maybe even share this channel with someone you care about, because I'm having so much fun making these videos for you guys. Take the best care of yourselves. The world is a crazy, scary place right now, so I'm sending you all of the love. Please be extra gentle with yourself. I'm sending you so much care. Take good care of yourself. See you soon.